Howdy people. Okay, I thought I'd just do a quick impromptu one. I've been looking at this for a couple of days and it's pretty awesome, man. It's a 7 Pot Primo, and I'm not really going to go into all the detail of it. I've already spoken about Primos for a few times over the years, and it's very similar to the orange one I did the other day, except this is the yellow version, which came out and was developed just a bit before a long time before that orange one. So absolutely, just look at that, beautiful. And Regan Parkinson, the Flamin' Devil, thanks again, mate. Just fantastic stuff. Okay, I can smell nothing. Super thick skin on it. I'm imagining it's going to be quite crunchy, but yeah, no smell on that. Really, really good yellow color too. I mean, that's a solid glossy pod. All right, I mean. Well, that had a few seeds in it, quite a few. Yeah, as all the 7 Pot Primos have had, prickles straight away, heat. Not very sweet. I mean, it was a different type of sweet to the orange one. Very much like most yellow pods, but again, quite subtle. Speaking of subtle, I had an incredibly subtle pod 2 nights ago. It was a pale yellow brain collapse, care of Regan as well. And I reviewed it and I didn't quite press the record button properly, so we missed that review, so I'll get around to that one again one day. Yeah, look, this one's not full on in the sweetness at all, but it's very subtle, but it's there. No back of the throat. This is all tongue. I don't think it's as hot as the orange one. It's getting me on the inside of the lips. This might be one I'd probably chuck in the oven. For some reason, it seems to really bring out the sugars in it and sweeten them up. There's nothing like when it gets to that point where it's leaking out onto the tray and it starts blackening up. That's the gold. You could definitely put this in sauces and things like that. It's not going to overpower the other flavors. You'd want to put it with something that's sweet. You could make powders out of it, but for me, even on a pizza, something like that. I mean, in tacos, could make jams out of it as well. Okay, it's really picked up just on the inside of my lips. I can tell it's not going to be anywhere near as hot as the red ones I've had, or the orange one I had the other night. The orange one really did pick up a lot of heat. Yeah, so when Troy Primo made the Primo to begin with, it was a Nagamorich cross with a 7 Pot. Yeah, I've still got a few seeds in here. Way more than I thought there'd be. There must have been a fairly big placenta in it. There was just so much pod and it was so crunchy I didn't really notice it. Okay, top of the tongue's already dissipated, sides of the tongue's going, and just on the inside of my top lip. Yeah, it's plateaued. I don't think it's going to get much hotter. But definitely, it's a couple of steps down from the orange one, that's for sure. I'm thinking this is for me, about a 6 out of 10 heat. Certainly not going to get any hotter. Back of the throat was absolutely fine. Not deep, not up the top, but really front of mouth, this one. Would I grow it? look, if I could get shapes like that, I'd definitely grow it. This season, this next season, I'm going to definitely grow a whole lot more super hot yellows. All right, out of 10. It'd be just touching 7 out of 10, I think, for heat. Yeah. All right, people, have a fantastic day. I'll catch you later.